Hello everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. We are going to try out something a little new today, and by that I mean playing, during the daytime, because that is a little easier for me. Hopefully it's a little easier for you than, when you're all tucked into bed and you're trying to get some sleep before work tomorrow, because that's typically what we all have to do. I still want to play, but let's see what happens. Today we are playing, as you can see, Ghostbusters by Stern. It is a pin that I got pretty recently. I was trying to stream it initially, but kept getting copyright strikes because apparently, if you play a pinball machine and the music in the machine is copyrighted, it doesn't matter if you bought the machine. It doesn't matter that it's diegetic sound. It doesn't. None of that matters. They're just gonna say, "Hey, you're breaking the law," even if you're not, and they will cut your stream, dead off. A little bit about this game that I haven't talked about before. There is something called Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball, and it is a pretty cool mode, similar to the Straightjacket mode in Houdini, where your flippers are actually inverted. It's a bit of silliness. I actually like silliness in pinball, especially after, you've racked up enough points so it doesn't really matter and you can afford to be silly. But the way you get Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball is to actually collect 100 ghosts around the playfield. And I will tell you, one of the reasons that is difficult is not just because the pin is incredibly hard. It's not just because hitting the ghost target to light the ghosts is a straight down the center chump shot that helps you to drain. And it is not just that 100 of anything to collect in a pinball game one at a time is difficult on its own. No. What makes it difficult is that you get bonuses for every so many ghosts that you pick. Of course, one of those bonuses for every, I believe 30 or so is to light your lock, which is fine. That's great. You gotta let your locks one way or another. But in the center of the playfield, let's see here, right here in the center of the playfield, there is a ladder that goes 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and you get different bonuses for going up that ladder. The first 20 is Tobin Spirit Guide. That's fine. Everyone loves Tobin Spirit Guide. It's collected at the left scoop, and it is your mystery award, and typically you get a bunch of mystery awards at once. Sometimes you get an extra ball out of it. That's pretty cool. Above that is Light Negative Reinforcement. Negative Reinforcement is a video mode. One of two video modes in the game. It is actually by far the more lucrative, and in fact I have had some insane scores on Negative Reinforcement on ESP Ability. And then above that is where the nightmare starts happening. So above that you get Start Loopin' Supers, which is super loops, which is a common thing in pinball to continually loop a ramp. It goes back all the way to Lethal Weapon 3. I had that pin and it had super loops on it, and many other pins have it too. So it's not unique, but on a game that is incredibly hard, to pause every other mode in the game and force you to just do a bunch of loops is a bit cruel in my opinion. And then of course, what's awful about that, beyond that, when you get to 80, is to start PKE Frenzy. Now, PKE Frenzy is a mode I don't fully understand because it has to do with raising your PKE levels in the game. Now, that part I do understand. There are many things in the game that raise your PKE energy, but more or less, what happens is in this game, your PKE energy is going to be raised at the PKE ramp, which is the right ramp, which is incredibly difficult to hit. I have been practicing it, so I have gotten quite a bit better at hitting it, but quite a bit better and being able to hit it whenever you want are two completely different things in this game in particular. It is not one of those things where it's like, hey, I just want to hit the right ramp. The right ramp is a son of a bitch. And then, of course, if you finally get past that, which I have not done yet, that is as far as I have gotten the game, you will get to Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball, and that is what I am going to try and do today. And, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get to Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball. It'll be a good time. Regardless, one way or another, we're playing pinball, so how could it be a bad time? The other thing about Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball, like I said, is you have to reverse flippers. I always find this method to do this thing, where you actually reverse your arms a little easier. I'm not sure if anyone out there has any better ways of dealing with it. I know in Houdini, when I do that, it tends to help quite a bit. But, you know, we'll see. Mass Hysteria Multi-Ball is where it's at. That's what we're going for. A couple of things before we get started. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do want to point out that I have been talking about the fact that I have a new podcast. I have been very unimpressed with the performance I've been able to get out of, one, my audio equipment, and two, myself on the past 4. But the one coming out tomorrow, and the one that will be like the other ones for the weeks to come, I am incredibly proud of. I am now working with a co-host. I am working with better audio equipment, and dare I say, better content. So I think you will enjoy it. Check it out. Modern Man's Search of High Scores. The link is in the description below. All right, let's catch some ghosts.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, rookie.
You will notice that I have to have the music way down because of the whole copyright strike thing. I don't want them to stop my stream in the middle of it, so that's one thing. Game. Say, son of a bitch. What you gonna do? Thank God. There we go. Oh, come on. What you got? You gotta hit the ghost target to get the ghosts out on the playfield, and of course that brings Slimer down there. There's a little bit of control. We got one! For being difficult, this game is still incredibly fun. We got
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
God damn it. Brutal game. Absolutely brutal. God. Well, that was flat horrible.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, kid.
But you know, first pinball game of the day, somewhat like that.
Now that's a big score.
There we go. Crying out loud. I'm not even trying to really do that. I'm just keeping the modes going while I try and get the ghosts. You know.
stacking.
It'll take me a minute to get warmed up on this game. You'll see. It's just brutal. It's brutal all the way through. To the point of being unfair. That would be an example of unfair. That would too. We're just gonna start that over because that's absurd.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Gotta focus. I just want to hit the ghost target. That's all. There's no need to get fancy.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
The left side of the table is death too. All of it. Okay. At least we got some ghosts on the playfield, and we got a mode started, so now we can start moving towards it. The multi-ball, the actual storage facility multi-ball, is very helpful for getting ghosts. Which is a brilliant little piece of rules, because you have to get ghosts in order to make it easier to get ghosts, which is always a good mechanic in pinball.
Don't look at the trap.
We really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
Let's do this. Now that's a big deal.
Light is green, trap is clean.
Not so bad.
Set the trap.
All right. There we go. A little bit of Total Spirit Guide. Damn it. Alright, we're getting close. To what, I don't know. Obviously a ball one storage facility multi-ball would be the way to go. had the fucking thing lit, but I couldn't get to it.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, rookie.
Try it again. So I like starting a mode before hitting the ghost sign because oh my god. No way. No way. Because I'd like to just get ghosts on the field is the idea. Maybe that doesn't matter too much. Maybe I should just hit the damn thing.
To be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you.
I can tell you. We are lighting a bunch of shit up. This is not so bad.
You're up, rookie.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
The dots in this part of the game are awesome. I gotta get the color DMD for this. Alright, we need some more ghosts on the field.
Crap is clean.
Not like that. Oh, that's what I was trying not to do.
Larry brothers need to be fried.
They at least give you a bunch of ghosts, though.
Get the super jackpot. Super jackpot!
Alright.
Okay, so she's a dog.
There we go. Alright. Not so bad.
Jackpot!
Took us a couple balls, but whatever. Best multi-ball sequence in all of pinball. Very hard to see when I have the game lit up like this.
Ghost everywhere.
Oh, come on. Alright, we're not doing so bad, though. We really aren't.
Shoot again.
It'll be looping supers now, which is, as I said, I don't really care for. Come on. Just want that extra ball. I always, you know, make it look like it's going to be something fantastic. That's what I thought. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Go. I cannot hit that scoop to save my life right now. Alright.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, kid.
Nope, I'm not doing that. Shot into the pops every 5 seconds, that's all I have. Let's see if I can get the lighting better on this. Can you guys still see that? Yeah, it looks like you can. Okay.
Welcome aboard, kid.
Let's see. Want the lighting to look good for y'all.
Choose your skill shot.
Let's try that. There we go. How's that? Much better. Yeah, that's much better.
Player 2.
Oh, oops, not that. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix it for everybody. Trying to fix it for y'all.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, Tex.
Not again.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, kid.
Symmetrical book stacking.
There we go. Okay, that all works. That was my stupidity. Usually pretty good backhanding that left ramp, but sometimes, it just doesn't want to do it. There we go. There we go.
We really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
The super jackpot!
Horrible. See how rough this game can be? Everything is a drain. And there's no rubbers on the in and out lanes. So it just will literally just spin over the top. It actually looks ridiculous up close.
Jackpot!
Alright. Collect some ghosts. Then collect some ghosts.
The light is green, trap is
A
clean.
few extra balls I can still get in. Okay. Ball is spinning out of control. Out of control, I say.
Ready for some overtime?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's hard for me to see. If you can see, I'll check it out on the replay. Do some post. Catch 10 ghosts is down here. That gives me 10 ghosts for just getting in the thing. But I bet you it's hard as hell. No way. Okay. There's a reason I don't.
Welcome
do
to the
that.
Ghostbusters,
Because it
kid.
doesn't work. There we go. There's the first time I've hit the scoop on purpose in this game. Not ever. I mean, not ever, but you know, today.
Let's see what you got.
Whew, that was crazy. No, my God in heaven. Oh, good Lord. Finally. You know, that doesn't hurt. Little Tobin Spirit Guide.
What has that got to do with it?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. That was 100% ridiculous.
Hello,
That's how
I'm
you make
Peter.
that shot,
Where are
I
you
guess.
from, originally?
Okay, I have a plan. I know exactly what to do.
See, that right there is one of those things that is just unfair. A lot of pins, you know, to be fair to the game, a lot of pins do have a shot out of the box. They're just straight drains. But most of the time, it tries to send it out one of the out lanes. This is the only game I've played where it's like, we're just gonna drop it out of the pops down the middle. I did put white rubbers on the post back there, and so really, I have found that it's just up to me to notice when it's going to happen, because you can nudge it out, which
Welcome back.
that makes it fair. But you know, anticipating when a ball is going to come out of the pops, especially when you have the Slimer mech hanging right there, a little challenging. Just call it that. Nope. Nope.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Dude. This is going to be
Welcome
one of
aboard,
the
kid.
most restarted games I've ever put on stream. It's ridiculous. Dude, oh my god. Alright,
Welcome aboard,
I'm
kid.
gonna stop being cute and just start going for what I know works. Fucking game.
Let's do this. You're up, kid. Nice.
That was my bad. But hey, I did get that gear score though. That was pretty sweet.
Super jackpot.
For the record, I don't find super jackpots to be all that worth it as far as trying to build their value.
He's lively.
Okay, who brought the dog?
There we go.
Don't look at the ground.
Yeah, right there.
Welcome aboard, Tex.
I think that's the right way. I mean, that was a good deal of ghosts. But
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
That's the right
rookie.
way.
You're up, rookie. You're up.
I can't believe this. Alright, folks. Well, obviously, I am starting to play worse than I was when I started. But I'm very happy that I was able to play for you guys on Sunday morning here. Maybe we'll keep this going. Maybe we'll keep Sunday morning going. Maybe we'll do Saturday morning. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a weeknight. Weeknights are hard, though, because I don't know about you, but when I get home from work, I am tired. And that's exactly what happens. Anyways, be sure to like or subscribe. We will be doing something else coming up soon. I don't know if it'll be Shadow. I don't know if it'll be Avengers. I don't know what it will be. It might even be more Ghostbusters, because the only thing about this game that makes me want to keep playing it is how mad it makes me, other than the theme and how much I love the theme and grew up with it. It is a fantastic game. If you ever get a chance to play it, please play it. You probably will end up being able to do better than me. Usually I do better than this. I mean, that one game I had where I got, like, what was it, 500 or 300 million or something like that, that's pretty good. My typical scores are around a million, 1,000,005. 1,000,005 is my high score, but I typically do much closer to that. Although, like I said, I've been going for the ghosts. Like, trying to get Mass Hysteria Multiball and actually trying to do it seems to be incredibly difficult. I almost wonder if it's something that you just kind of come upon if you're trying to play the main game. Because trying to, like, spot the ghosts, hit the ghosts, get more ghosts out there on purpose, etc., is incredibly difficult. But if I ever figure out a strategy that allows me to do it, I will let you know, and we will stream it here. Until next time, this is Lawrence Adams from the Midlife Arcade, saying, may all your scores be high, and may all your balls be extra. I will see you next time.